Yes, it's blue. And now it's gonna show that I have no coins, but I can still spend coins because good day. Today I'm gonna be using cheat engine on R.E.P.O. So a new update, a new video, huh? So today I'm gonna be tackling these cosmetic coins. So these coins are gained throughout the level. From first level to 5th level, I believe you get 1 box. From 6th to 10th, you get 2 boxes. And 11 and higher, you get 3 boxes. Anyways, you get boxes of cosmetic stuff, like cosmetic coins. You need to add them into the extraction, and then you're golden. You get the coin. So I got 4 coins, not legitimately, of course. My this is how I look. What's this? A sixth level. So yeah, and I can simply add them. And today I'm gonna be showing you how to simply get unlimited coins, whichever kind. First of all, what you would need to do, which I probably gonna simulate, is to get any coins. Just any coins. For example, I have 3 coins right now, so I would need to scan for free. And let me actually turn on the cheat engine. Let's connect this to the game. Don't load. Okay, so I've been playing around, seeing what kind of coins these are, and I simply figured them out quite nicely. And they simply are just simply, you can have a maximum of 4 coins, as the game allows me. And there are different types. There are 4 types: common, uncommon, epic, legendary. Maybe they're called differently, but anyways, there's green, blue, purple, and yellow. So let's actually, oh, it's connected, right? Okay, so now, yes, I do have cheat engine on the other tab, just because, so I could, for example, you know, let me show you. Let me add another coin. For example, okay, I have 2 coins. I know they're different, but it still counts as the same thing. So for example, I'm gonna add 4, and as you can see, now I have 3 coins, and I spent the 4th one. So I'm gonna explain everything. I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna tell you how to make this tool, and I'm probably gonna throw it in for downloads. So I did a bit of checking myself another time, a bit more checking, you know, as you can see I'm developed. Now, I did some checking, and now, for example, I have 2 coins. Yes, it seems the same, but now let me tell you a few things about this cheat. Yes, you can download this cheat. It will be like this. Now, to use it, of course, you need to connect this, but to use it and to finally even catch coins, to find this value, you need to have at least 1 coin loaded. For example, I have 2 coins right now, it shows that. And for example, if I go to main menu, even if I lose all my coins, even if I spend all my coins and go to menu, into main menu, then go into a new game, for example, or something like that, I can still use this cheat and create more coins out of thin air. But if you don't have coins when you launch the game, you need to get at least 1 coin to load this whole coin system, because if you don't have them, you will actually crash once you obtain a single coin. Yes, another thing which I didn't know, that's why this video took a bit longer, is that, at least I think this is the case, that you cannot get more coins if you have unspent coins. Thus there are only 4 slots for coins. I think. I mean, I've been testing. and I just could not find a single box on level 7, 6, 5. I mean, so you know, I'm pretty sure I could not find a single box because that was because I had some coins. But yeah, anyways, what else? Oh yeah, another thing which I probably won't show you, but for example, if I add, for example, 4 coins, right, lock, give my coins, you know, 4 for 1 spent, 3 left, just know, yes, this shows that there's 4 coins, but if I were to relaunch the game, I would have 3 coins. You want to keep at least 1 coin, but if you're like, you know, locking the last coin, which you're probably gonna do, you know, locking 1 and just doing this, like I did in the end of the video that you're gonna, you know, see right now. I did that. I closed the game, then reopened to test a few things, because you can see I can still spend coins to test some things. I, you know, relaunched the game and saw that I had no coins and I could not connect the script. Well, I could connect it, but I could not increase the coin amount. So yeah, another thing to be wary. After this, increase your coin amount to 4, just so you visually would have some coins, you know, before you close the game. So okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. So first of all, I don't have a lot of cosmetics. So first of all, you need to have at least 1 coin. At least. For example, I have 3 coins. I'm gonna scan for free. First scan. What? It seems to be laggy when I'm recording. Okay, so I'm gonna do something simpler. First of all, I wanna spend my coins. You know, probably it's the easiest for you to get to the 1 coin. You can simply catch the coin amount, you know, the coin amount. How many coins you have, that amount you can catch, and just that's how you do it. I mean, it's simple. But you can do this with 1 coin. I have done this with 1 coin and then another coin. So I have 1 coin. I would need to scan with 1, but it seems to be laggy. It's 4 bytes. I'm gonna go with unknown initial value. It's a lot lighter on my CPU. And I could say, I don't know, unchanged. I mean, before I was recording, I was just simply doing like 1 scanning, starting scanning with 1, you know. Don't start to scan with 0, because 0 is ouch. But anyways, let's add this coin. Okay. So now it is exactly, I mean, I could say decreased value by 1. I mean, you can do this slow type of scanning. Just don't scan with a 0. I must insist. Of time of me recording this, you cannot get banned from this. So, you know, there's some commenters that still ask, did you got banned? No, I say. No, you can't really. Oh, decrease by 0. No, wait. Exact value by 0. There we go. Exact value. What? Lua? Just 0. What Lua? What? Lua form accidental misclick, misinput. This is bigger than what? Exactly 0. Okay, so you would need to go and play throughout the level to, you know, get another coin. For example, I'm speaking as I done this, but to speed this up, for let's say, oh boy, I got my 1 coin. Okay, I got eyebrows. distinguished. Okay, so I got 1 coin. I'm gonna scan with 1. And oh my goodness, look at this. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, I believe I've done this with even more. You can just simply... What? Is it something with settings? Is it something with settings? It could be. Might be. Anyways, Control A. Paste them all down. And now just simply Control A. Like this should... They should not be changing. If some change, of course, you need to push them out. But they should be good. I'm still afraid. Wait. Okay, did any change? No. Control A. Paste. Control A. Double tap. Let's put it into a 2. And now let's try and spin this. Yep. Now, I know I crashed, but basically, if you were to do this, as I said, you know, you now have 1 coin, scan it, spend it, scan the 0, then go into a level, get another coin, don't matter what kind of color, then return with that 1 coin or more, and you know, scan again. And basically, of course, first of all, scan for the amounts, you know, check for the amounts, scan for them, and you would not crash. Of course, maybe before trying to change any values, you could try and buying something, just, you know, to push out any unwanted values so you would not crash. So I crashed. Ooh. So I crashed, and now basically I crashed. Anyways, but let's say I did got the correct value. You just simply... Oh boy. Give me a moment. B1, B, 90, 90, B, 58. Okay. So let's say you actually narrowed it down to the 1 value, which you would do if you have done this as I said. I've done this a bit more, you know, trying to hurry this up because, you know. Anyways, do this normally, correctly, check for more values, like more carefully, and then you might not crash. Anyways, let's say you catch the correct one. You would need to change those values or that value into, for example, up till 4, right, you know? And then when you go and try to redeem your token, you would get all those 4 coins, spend the 4th one, and then keep the rest free. The other 3 coins. Now, I have 3 coins, okay. Maximum is 4, as I noticed. But anyways, we really don't need any more. 4 is just enough. It's just enough. Yes, you got your value. Yes, this is the value, this is the address. Of course, the address might be different for you, but anyways, there's your value. Now, we would need to make a script out of this, so you would always can just simply access this whenever you launch the game. Yes. And simply, we're gonna utilize Leah. That's the type of instruction. Now I have made a video about Leah in Cube World, for example, to show examples how it works, and in R.E.P.O actually, for stats. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Right click and press what accesses this address. The correct one, you know, the one that changes your coin amount. So you could, you know, access this value even if the game is closed. Because if you close the game, this value will be forgotten. It'll be different. So, I mean, I could press what writes to this. Yes, attach debugger, and you can see it's nothing. If I spend a coin, it will then, you know, tell me what I spent and stuff. But you know, it's I need to do something before it even sees it. But if I were to see what access is, something already is looking at this value. And now I'm simply gonna say, hey, what are you looking at? Give me the chords. Simply it's gonna point me to this value, and each time, and as you can see, it's always active. This instruction is always active, and this is very nice. And if I were to right click and find out what address this code accesses, a free, double click, and as you can see, it's the same. It's exactly the same. It accesses only my coin amount, which is wonderful. So basically, show this assembler. It appear it's this one. You know, you can check. Okay, it's this one. So now press Tools, Auto Assemble or Control A, Template, AOB injection or Shift Control A. Okay, you can name this into, I don't know, whatever you want. You can spam. Sure, okay. Now yes, it is a bit offset anyways. Okay, so beyond this blue and red, there's the code. We are not gonna touch it. We're simply gonna inject in between. So first of all, we need to allocate a value. Well, yes, we need to allocate. So this is allocation. It allocates a new mem, this size, from this place, and this place is at these bytes. So it's, you know, we just need to allocate. Control copy, Control V. We're simply gonna allocate something else. We're gonna allocate, I don't know, coins, comma. Its size gonna be 16. 16 is a good size. If you want, 32 is the best size. I mean, any more is just too much, in my opinion. So we allocate coin. Now we need to copy this, register symbol, so we can access this symbol globally. Simply to find it in, you know, in simply memory view. So coins. There we go. Now coins, double dot, coins is gonna be dedicate byte db and 0. Just simply, so the coins is just the byte that is 0. Just, it needs to mean something. So yeah, it's just 0, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna replace it anyway. Now in new mem, we're simply gonna type Leah. Leah is just simply an instruction to snatch coordinates, snatch addresses location. So basically I need to snatch it into somewhere. So first of all I need to I need to push, let's say, I don't know, RDX doesn't seem to be used. RDX, so RAX is used, EAX is just RAX, just half of it's. RDX is not used, but RAX is used, so I'm gonna use RDX because it's unused. So push, this one has to, and then later on we have to pop RDX. We're gonna borrow RDX, and then we're gonna return RDX to as it was, just to simply not to break it. So Leah RDX, comma, and we're gonna simply take this address because it moves into this address, so simply copy paste. I don't know what this means. I know what this means, but this is not important. It tests this one and just jumps and whatever. Okay, so we're gonna snatch this address into here. Now we're gonna simply place RDX into our coins. So move square brackets coins, comma, RDX. RDX is gonna be moved into coins. Then we're gonna pop RDX, and just simply flow down into a normal instruction, which is simply taking this, taking its address, and you know. Okay, file as no. We need to unregister and deallocate this new one too. We could just simply replace this with a star. This is a multiplication sign. We could just simply replace it with that, and then it just unregisters everything, deallocates everything. It's nice, simple. File assigned to current cheat table. It appears right over here. We can close this. I can close this. I can show you that when I activate this script, this is gonna be changed because we inject right here, and then yes, we inject right here, and if I follow, this is our script. It's just simply, you can just read. It's the same. I mean, it's push, it's then the pop, you know, Leah move. It's the same thing. It's the same, exactly the same. Okay, back. It means no, it doesn't matter. Now we need our value. We need to add address manually, named coins, but in square brackets, because we want to extract the address within. Okay, I'm gonna place it on top of here. As you can see, it's the exact same address, and it shows our value. And this is basically it. This is how you extract values from something that only looks into a value. I always extracted values from those that write to the value, so it's not quite extraction, it's more of a manipulating what's being written. But now I'm just simply extracting the value, and I can do whatever I want. I can just change it into, I don't know, 4, and then I can, you know, the fourth one is spent, 3 left, you know how it goes. Now, how do I get different coins? As you can see, I have one blue and other ones are green. So let me explain this. How do I explain this? Close it. It probably doesn't show here, right? I don't know which one it is. Anyways, let me. Yes. Okay, let me show you in R.E.P.O. how this works. I can simply use these. Yes. Okay, so we get, 4 coins. For example, 4 golden coins, right? Now, this game is most of, okay, we have 4 golden coins, and for example, crystals are gonna mark which ones we have. So we have like, okay, we got 1 coin, we got 2 coins, get into place, 3 coins, and 4 coins, and there we go, we have 4 coins. We spend 1, right? Always goes from like that side, and yes, spend 1, spend 2, spend 3. Let's spend the last one. Okay, so now I have no coins. Now, for example, I gain 1 blue coin, right? So I gain, but not a yellow, I gain a blue coin. There we go, now it's a blue coin. And for example, if I were to increase my amount of coins, I increase it up to, for example, 3, via using cheats. So now it's 3. So blue, yellow, yellow. Okay, for example, I spent all of my coins, right? And now, for example, I want to use cheats to increase my coin amount. And I increase my amount, for example, till 2. So I have 1 yellow and 1 blue. Blue is in the end. I hope I explained it. Because, for example, I could show this right now. If I keep it 1, lock, spend, it should be blue, yes. Yes, it's blue. And now it's gonna show that I have no coins, but I can still spend coins because I have 1, but animation is catching up after I spend the coin. Though my actual coin amount is different. And this is common in games. And now I can just simply always spend blue coins. you know. But for example, increase it up till 2, and now you always spend the green coins. So yeah, this is simply how you cheat coins in R.E.P.O. Just simply auto-clicker with this locked. And no, I have not gotten banned. Because why would you? Anyways. So yeah, this was R.E.P.O. Cosmetic coins. That is all. Thanks for watching.